Hi, and welcome to another HCM session. Today we're going to talk through talent management, scheduled processes for performance goals. In this video, you're going to learn how to navigate to the scheduled processes for performance goals section, how to submit the process to run, and how to review the log files. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's log into our instance and go to the goals section. The easiest way to do this is going to My Client Groups and then clicking on Goals. Remember, your Goals tab might be called something different if you've renamed it. At the top, you're going to see what do you want to do or manage. We've already created our review periods. We've created our goal plans and our eligibility profiles. Now let's go assign our goal plan for the year to all of our eligible employees. And to do that, we're going to click on Scheduled Processes for Performance Goals. You're going to be brought to this screen, and it's basically a Scheduled Processes screen. So it already has the name of the job that's going to be run. Now, could I go to the Scheduled Processes section and run this specific process? You sure could. But this way, going through My Client Groups and then going to Goals, it takes us right to this scheduled process to run. It tells me that it's going to be queued up for submission at position 1. It means it's not up against anything else. I'm waiting for anything else to run. And now I'm going to pick my process type in the drop down. I'm not mass assigning goals. In this particular instance, I've created my eligibility profiles and my review period and my goal plan. And now I want to assign my goal plan. So I'm going to click Assign Goal Plans. I have to pick the process name. The one we looked at in the last video was the 2021 performance goals. So I'll go ahead and click that. The dates are going to be automatically assigned based on my review period attached to my goal plan. And then the effective date, you can pick a date maybe in the future, or you can leave blank and it'll just take effect today. You can notify me when the process ends, but you have this monitor process button in the upper right corner, and I just like to use that. So you have different options. If you click the process options button, it gives you these options right here. If I click advanced, it gives me things that allow me to schedule this to run in the future, as well as notifications that can be triggered to me once it's complete. However, even if you're running this to an organization of thousands and thousands of people, these don't take very long to run. I can click back to basic and it removes those parameters for me. And then I can go ahead and just click submit when I'm ready to assign the goal plan. So once I click submit, it tells me that the process was submitted and it brings me to this back to this page. But I want to know if my process ran correctly. So I'm going to click on monitor process. That's going to take me to the scheduled processes section, and it's going to allow me to see that there's certain things that are either running or waiting to run. Don't forget, this is all of your scheduled processes that are running. So you may see things in here that are not associated with the manage goals scheduled process. It does say running, but I want to update it. I want to refresh it. So I'm going to click the refresh button. I can also drag this down and click the refresh button again to see if it has updated. Now this could take a while to run depending on how many users are in your system and how many people are being assigned. Since our process is still running, and depending on how many employees it's assigning, it may take a while. So let's actually go look at a previous process and let's look at the log. If I click on a previous manage goal schedule process and I scroll down, you'll see there's a log and output file. I'm going to go ahead and click on that log. It generates the log for me at the bottom of the page, and it tells me here's how many goals are going to be processed, here's how many assignments we had, etc. So if I scroll to the bottom, it tells me how many goals were assigned to goal plans, how many total goals were created for the assignment, and it would actually list all of the user numbers down there as well too. If you had any errors, you would see that there were errors in the assignment and it would all list out in this part of the log and output file. Just remember that sometimes it takes a few minutes, sometimes it takes 10, 20, 30 minutes, depending on how many people that you are assigning that goal plan to. But once you're ready, you can go and check the log file and see the details on how many of the assignments were created. Thanks for watching.